Hello, my friends. Welcome to day one, numero uno of 100 days to 5K or more. And yeah, that is such a lofty goal that one has set, especially me setting it for me. And who am I, you may be wondering? Well, this is Karina Wisdom Stanley. You can call me Karina Wisdom, or you can refer to me as the Wise One. And I'm inviting you to join me on this journey of day one. And how am I feeling right now? How would you feel when you're on an excited project? You're just so excited and you're itching and ready to go. And yes, today has been one of those whopper of days of focused activity. It wasn't easy, but I did it. And that's the most important thing. And I'd like to give you a little bit overview of what this video is about today. First of all, this is a chronicle of the next 100 days, or I should say the next 99 days, because things have already happened today. Number two, I'll be sharing with you everything that I've done each day and what I think I could have done better. And number three, we'll be looking at how I'm feeling. And right now, if you haven't guessed, I am feeling great. But as we know, life happens. It's like you hear the movie, dun-dun-dun, yeah, and life happens. And this is going to be a chronicle of my journey through whenever, dun-dun-dun, life happens. And I'm inviting you to join me and also join in on the fun. So, how was I feeling yesterday? Not as great as today. Yesterday I was talking to my accountability partner and I was actually feeling a bit of anxiety. And she said, you know, Karina, that's not usually like you. Why are you feeling anxious? And then I was really honest. I said, because I know how much work this is going to be. And you might be wondering, how am I going to be making it to 5K in 100 days? Hey, I'm using the age-old strategy of blogging. I've always heard that blogging works. So while you're at it, you can jump over to my blog and check it out, karinawisdom.com. And please don't laugh. Please. I'm just starting out, okay? So everything is in the rawest form. And why am I sharing it with you at this point? Because I believe that there are some persons who they get intimidated when they see the old, big old, nice, fancy blog. And I do intend for this to be the big old, nice, fancy blog in 100 days. However, you can go over there, you can check it out, and you can know that you can do the same thing that I am doing with my blog right now. I'm building this sucker every single day, one page at a time. So as I was saying, I talked to my accountability partner and I said, you know, I was feeling a little bit anxious because I know how much work this is going to be. And, you know, resistance and doubt was creeping in, like, can you really do this? And I know that you probably go through the same thing whenever you set a major goal for yourself, because my goal is pretty realistic for 100 days. The challenge is pushing through resistance and making it happen. So, this leads me to my question. Are you a starter or a finisher? You can guess which one I am. I am a starter. I get so excited about starting a new project. And as we go through the middle stretch of the project, the excitement starts to go down and down and down. And I intend, my plan is to put strategies in place to ensure that this excitement keeps consistent throughout the next 100 days. And you might be like, why are you doing this video? Well, there are two reasons why I'm doing this video. Number one, because my coach threw out a challenge. He threw the gauntlet down. He said that if we follow his system that in the next 90 days, we'll make 5K. I'm sitting down thinking like, really? Really? You're going to challenge me like that? Really? And of course, I accepted the challenge. However, you're like, Karina, he said 90 days. And then you're saying 100 days. Hey, I'm taking that extra 10 days because I'm cute. And that's all there is to that. Okay? So these videos also serve the second purpose, which is to hold me publicly accountable. And while holding myself publicly accountable and sharing with you my journey, and actually sharing with you every single thing that I do each day, I'll be sharing with you what I call a did sheet. You know that you have your to-do list. Well, I have my did list. What exactly did I do each day? And in these videos, I'll be sharing with you an overview of what I did each day, which will actually be a physical, live, expanding blueprint of my journey that you who are watching this video can use too. So it's exciting times. You'll know my growing pains. You'll experience my successes. You'll probably cry when I fail. But here's the awesome thing about failure. My plan is to fail forward fast. Why? Because there's no guarantee that everything will work. So whatever things that I implement into this strategy to achieve my goal, I intend to fail forward with them fast. I want to know what doesn't work fast. I don't want to sit down and 2 months later, I'm still figuring out if this works. No. So whatever strategies I implement are strategies that are going to make this happen fast, which means that to ensure that a strategy is happening the way that it should, we need to do some tracking and testing. And you will be there with me every step of the way. Now, one of the other things that I will be sharing with you in this video, apart from how I'm feeling, I will be looking at on a scale of 1 to 10, how well did I perform today? Because I've created my DMO, a very concise list of activities that needs to happen every day. Now, the awesome thing about this list is you can make it smaller to fit into your time, or you can go at this full blast the way that I have it so that you can get there faster. No matter which route you take, as long as you stick to it and you are consistent, you'll make it. Like Damien on Shark Tank, he is the founder of FUBU, the FUBU Empire. And he says that every evening, his mother always said to him, every evening when you come home to do homework. And what that means is, it's not necessarily talking about schoolwork. He's talking about working towards your dream, your goal, whatever business you are building. And his advice was that if you commit to doing 1 hour a week towards your homework, 1 hour towards your business, that's 52 hours in the year. If you do 2 hours a week, that's 100 hours in the year, which means that, 104 hours in the year, which means that over a period of 3 years, that's 312 hours, because it's not how much you do that is the magic. The magic is how consistent are you with what you do. I'm not going to go on. I tend to ramble a lot, so I'm going to wrap this up quickly. As you can see, I'm enthusiastic. Woohoo! Let's get this going. So, which leads me to my other point. Enthusiasm makes you feel that you can conquer the world. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how did I perform today? I would give myself a 7. You'd be like, why would you give yourself a 7? As I mentioned before, enthusiasm makes you think you can conquer the world, and as a result, I had a to-do list that was like 2 miles long. So now I'm going to adjust my to-do list so that it's an achievable list at the end of the day. You need to set yourself up for success. So if you have too many things on your list, just reduce the list or become more efficient. And keep consistently taking action every day. So before I get into my did list, I have a question for you. Are you ready to start this journey with me? Are you feeling the excitement? It's like a party in here. Let's get this going. So you can leave a comment for me below this video saying, hey Karina, I'm ready to join you on this journey. Or you can just leave a comment saying, hey lady, you are crazy. Whichever way it is, just leave me your questions. All the ways that you can connect with me are in the description box below. So here we go with my did list for today. So I wrote a blog post. You can check it out on karinawisdom.com. I did my vlog, which is my video blog, which you are watching right now. Then I set up my social media accounts, meaning that I just went and registered. I really didn't fill out the descriptions or anything like that. So I had set up a Facebook account, a Facebook business page, a Google Plus page, a Twitter page, and a YouTube page. The other thing that I did was I added temporary background and profile pic to all of these. And you might be like, Karina, why didn't you spend more time with them? Well, I've been working off a timer every day, and tomorrow I'll share with you the whole concept of a timer. So I really set 40 minutes to make this happen. So I set 40 minutes to get all of these accounts open, and then I set another 40 minutes for me to add the background and profile pics because I had to do some resizing and figure things out. Then on top of all of that, I built the Let's Get It Started page, which you can also go to karinawisdom.com and take a look at that page. It is a live page, which means that it probably will be tweaked and changed over the next 100 days, just like everything else that I do. I am not aiming for perfection. I am aiming to get it done. Okay, don't get it perfect, get it going. And as we go along the way, I can tweak to make it into the perfection that I so yearn for it to be. However, perfection is so unattainable, so I am focused on just getting it done, and as we go along, make small changes. I also built a thank you page. Yay! And that thank you page is for when you jump over to my blog, you can actually subscribe to my list, and then you'll see this awesome thank you page that I built. And why would you want to be on my list? Well, I'm glad you asked. Here we go. On my list, of course, you can easily access these daily vlogs. However, I do provide more detail of how I make this happen on my list. You can only access that because it's so much that it wouldn't make sense for me to rattle it off on this video. So just join my list and you get access to special training and also more detail of my actual did sheet. Actually, I do a minute by minute play of how my day goes. So you'll get access to that so you can replicate what I do in your own journey. Then I also created a web form with Aweber, and I installed a special app onto my blog. To some of you, this might sound like stuff you already know. Okay. In cases like that, I only have one thing to say to you. This is not for the expert. So if you're an expert marketer, or you're an expert in doing a business online, this is just not for you because I am starting from scratch, meaning like how to buy a domain, how to set up your WordPress account, whatever. If you are someone that has always wanted to generate passive income online and don't know how, you don't even know what I mean by an autoresponder, or you don't even know what I mean by a web form, that's fine. As a matter of fact, you don't even know what I mean by a plugin or WordPress. Those just sound like foreign language to you. That's fine. This is perfect for you. So as I said, I'm starting from the scratch. I'm actually taking very, very detailed notes in my blueprint and also in my outline of exactly what I do every day so that you can do the same thing too and join me on your own 100 days to 5K or more. Well, that's it, my friends. As you can see, I am just super, 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 super duper excited and enthusiastic. Remember to click like and then click subscribe so that you can always, always, always get the latest vlog of what I'm up to. And then jump over to my blog, karinawisdom.com, and drop in your email and just register your email on my blog, and you'll get all that special training that I mentioned. Well, thank you again for watching this video, my friends. You are awesome, and I'm so excited, and let's do this. Boom.